Hi Cancer, I have a reading for you. If you are newer to my channel, thank you for being here. My name is Dawn. We're going to get started on the core of the problem, and we're going to look at multiple areas during this reading as well. So let's look at starting with the core of the problem. What's heavy on your mind? Anomaly. So anomaly is interesting because this crow is in almost every way similar to all the other crows, but for some reason there's a feeling of being different, of being separate from. Now, what's interesting about this is you could make this feeling into something of uniqueness, of special, of this feeling that I have a unique path and something I am here to do. Precisely me, something made exactly for me. But this can also feel a little bit like the Five of Coins, the idea of not fitting in or being on the outside of, not fully understanding others. Okay, so let's take a look at that and see which direction it's going in. Oh no, I left the deck I was going to use in my preparatory spot. Well, for me, everything's a message, so that may come in. Let's use my second favorite then. Part of the message could be that you, Cancer, have the tools you need currently. You have the tools you need, is what I'm hearing. And maybe some of the tools, it's this uniqueness. All right, let's see what comes up for this anomaly. Well, the King of Cups. So you are showing up for yourself. It's interesting because the King of Cups is facing in the other direction. Let's go again with that. And the Empress, Cancer, the King of Cups and the Empress. This is interesting because I'm feeling like this is turning into a love reading all of a sudden. The Two of Cups. This is a love reading, Cancer. And we have the King of Cups and the Empress. Okay. Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're starting to realize something about this relationship. Anomaly. Wow, this is interesting. Look, this card was in there the wrong way. It's the only card in the deck that was in there the wrong way. And it's the Six of Coins, which is talking about an equal give and take. But what I'm hearing and seeing is, will you ever find someone that can feel the depth of love that you feel? Are you going to find that match? Is this person that match? Okay, let's look at the next. So we're going to look at what may be hidden, what you may not see. Interesting. 21, which is a 3, which is cooperation from spirit, or from, you could say, your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever you think that may be. But here, beyond the mind, the heart beats. It's like there's something about this connection that maybe doesn't logically make sense, but you feel it so deeply within your heart. There's a nest there with 3 blue eggs. Now, what's interesting about the egg is basically a chance for newness, for a fresh start, for a beginning. Let's look into that a little more. You may not see that this connection, the King of Wands, is fated for a reason. The Ten of Wands. And it's almost like you feel like you just want to stop, you want to give up, but you're not really sure why this feels so strong. Feels really strong with that giant wand, right? I'm getting the feeling, Cancer, that you have tried to move on from this. And in doing so, every time you come back to this person, this relationship, even just within mind, you can feel it deep within your heart. And the feeling is there must be a reason for that. There must be a reason for that. What else about what you don't see? The Magician and the Emperor. I don't think that you see your power in this relationship. If you come forward with action, that is what will manifest. If you come forward with your heart, that is what will manifest. If you just sit and think about it with analysis paralysis, that is also what's going to manifest. Your action or non-action is what is being created. Let's see what can be learned from this relationship. What can be learned? Self-discipline. All right. I mean, compassion in the reverse on the bottom. So Cancer, one of two things are coming out here with regards to this relationship. And either way, this is about learning to go beyond the mind and trust your heart. You know, the third chakra between navel and spine here, people are down on it a lot. They talk about the ego, but what I see is it's more of a personality. It's the personality from which you move through the world and experience the world. And so it seems that here you have a choice, but you must learn this self-discipline. You must learn that you deserve an equal give and take, right? And that's of love, but it's also of friendship and of fun and of responsibility. Let's see what else about this self-discipline. I'm feeling like there is something that needs to be tempered or balanced here. What needs to be learned? What needs to be learned? Holy cow. 1 second, Cancer. So, what it feels like as the story goes here is that this union came in to help raise your consciousness, raise your awareness, but mostly the way that you see yourself. It looks like there was a period of self-reflection or time when you had to go inward and really decide what you need, what you want, what is fair, what you're able to give, and what your priorities are. It seems like this could have been possibly after a relationship that you tried to give your all. And because that didn't work out, it's like now you are looking for this cooperation and someone that you can feel equal to, equal with. I'm getting a feeling also that you want somebody that is okay with your 11:22 on the clock, with your differences. And I'm getting some of that is like your shadow aspect. You don't want to hide things that you really need within your relationship. And you're wondering if you can get that from one person, or if that's something that makes you strange, that makes you odd, that makes you different. And Spirit is saying, first of all, congratulations on blending the dark and the light. That's what I was feeling here with this tempering or this balance. And it feels like, I'm just going to say, it feels like sexually. That's what it feels like here, especially with the Knight of Wands running in. Okay, so let's keep going here. Where can you find support? Let's see. Where can support be found for Cancer? Remember, if this isn't your reading, that is okay. If I'm not your reader, that's okay too. I'm sure that you're probably not even watching anymore if this doesn't make some sense to you though. Okay. Where can you find support? Release and courage. What this is talking about to me, Cancer, if you have felt on the outside of, different than, about this situation, this issue, whatever it is, this blending of the shadow, you have to release that feeling. You have to accept yourself, and then someone else will also accept you. Or, oh wow, this is beautiful. You have to have the courage to accept and to discuss your wants, your needs, your desires. And that gives the other person courage to do the same. So you being truthful first to yourself and then to others allows that opportunity, and it gives them strength. It gives them strength to do the same, right? The Queen of Swords, to speak their truth as well. That's beautiful. Okay, let's see if there is any advice from Spirit. Just overall advice about the situation, how to move forward, what to pay attention to. Okay, interesting. Domestic harmony. So Cancer, I'm getting the feeling that possibly you could be in a relationship of sorts and thinking about a past relationship. Or, you know, you could switch the roles. That could be possible, but I'm seeing this as you, Cancer. And what I'm being guided to show you is that anything's possible, first of all. So there is a possibility with that old partner. There's a possibility for new future partners. But with the partner you're with now, Spirit is asking you to release. I'm hearing tight-lipped about your needs, to release the feeling that you can't say what you want to say or ask for what you want to ask for, and that possibly that could give them the courage to come forward with similar thoughts, ideas, desires. That's for some of you, not all of you. Okay, let's get a little more advice and we will wrap this up. I did see one in here flipped over, and anytime that happens, I think it's important. The Six of Wands. That is to clarify the domestic harmony. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Okay, Spirit is telling you, first of all, 15:55 on the clock, with all those fives, the challenge, I believe you're blending the shadow side of yourself right now. And people think the shadow sides are negative, but they're not negative. Everybody has a shadow, and the more you deny it, the more it kind of festers. This is about looking at those things in the light, in a safe and beautiful way. And this is saying through love. This is a confirmation that the relationship you view in your mind, the house that you want, which it's weird because it looks both light and dark. It's so interesting, this juxtaposition, but it looks safe. It looks complete. It's clarified by the Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Star. This is a victory over a new, fresh start. And with the Star, it's not only healing, but it's this idea of being accepted for those things you don't think you can be accepted for. Okay, last card. I don't know why we're going here, but last one. Let's see what happens. This is really beautiful. I really feel like I want to just keep pulling on it, but we'll see what comes out. Synchronicity in the reverse. Okay, so if you feel like currently you're being a little held back, that is because here, going back to this, Spirit needs to change, wants you to change how you see yourself, to let go of any negative thoughts about being different. Think unique and have the courage to ask for what you want. I hope this was helpful, Cancer. I love y'all so much.